Good morning everyone. Now we are going to learn the lesson Creepy Crawlies and Flyers. So let's dive in. Okay, now tell me. We can see various kinds of creepy crawlies and flyers all around us. You may see them indoors, creeping on the walls and floors, flying one place to another, or outdoors in the wild, in the garden and in the wilds. Some creepy crawlies and flyers are harmful to us while others are useful. Let's learn more about these creatures. So let's learn more. We are ready to learn. Okay, now let's learn about insects. An insect is a small animal that has 6 legs and often has wings. Thus, insects can both crawl and fly. The body of an insect is divided into 3 main parts: head, thorax and abdomen. The head of the insect is attached to a pair of hands. Now, wow! Some insects have a pair of wings which help them to fly around. The insects use their 6 legs to crawl across various types of surfaces. Now let's see the picture of insect and let's dive into a new part. Ooh, this is a grasshopper. I did not expect this is an insect. How can it be an insect? I'll tell you. Grasshopper has 3 main parts. This is the head, thorax and abdomen. Abdomen has 2 pairs of legs and 1 pair of wings. Abdomen carries this, remember, and thorax carries 1 pair of legs, and head carries eye and antenna. We have read that. 1 pair of antenna. Okay, now tell me, this is abdomen, thorax and head. Now I'll ask you again. Okay, now tell me, this is
Head.
This is
Right.
This is
Abdomen.
very good. Now what are the 3 main parts?
Head, thorax and abdomen.
Very good. Now let's go into the next part. Some insects such as flies have 2 wings, while insects like bees have 4 wings. Insects such as termites and ants have wings when they are young. Oh wow! But they lose these wings when they grow old. Oh no! It will be interesting if ants fly, isn't it? Okay, now let's go to the next part. Okay, let's see about the spiders. Okay, I'll say the spider is not an insect. Insects have 6 legs, but the spider has how many legs?
8 legs.
Very good.
Thank you.
It has 8 legs. The spider is a creepy crawly that catches its food with the help of the web it spins. It uses its web like a net or to trap insects. These insects produce a very thin sticky thread from its body and spins it into a web. The web is so thin that it cannot easily be seen by the insects. When it tries to fly through the web, they get trapped and are eaten by the spider. Okay, let's see the picture of a spider. This spider don't have any insect to eat. But see, this is the thin sticky web. Next time be careful or an spider will eat you. Okay, now let's see the snails and slugs. Snails and slugs are small animals with soft bodies. The bodies of these creepy crawlies are not divided into any parts. Snails have a hard shell on their body within which they hide when they sense danger. We can find snails and slugs slithering slowly across the gardens and parks. Let's see the picture pictures of snails and slugs. This is a snail with its hard body, with a soft body, hard shell. Slug, a big slug. Now let's learn about these worms. Worms can be found both in water and on land. These creepy crawlies are in different sizes. Their bodies do not have any bones. Earthworms and lugworms are some of the commonly seen worms around us. Earthworms are also known as farmers' best friends. They help in turning the soil and making it fertile. Oh wow, what an interesting creature. This is the picture of a worm. Wibbly worm, headworm, lugworm. Half is a lugworm, half is a earthworm. Worm is a worm. Now let's learn more. Wow. Okay, let's learn about reptiles. Reptiles are creepy crawlies that have scales on their backs. Lizards, chameleons, garden lizards and snakes are known as reptiles. Lizards can be seen crawling across the walls while others roam outside. A chameleon can change its color according to the color of its surrounding. This makes it easy for the chameleon to hide its presence. It cannot be spotted very easily. This is called camouflage. Reptiles such as lizards and chameleons have a sticky tongue. They use this sticky tongue to catch insects such as mosquitoes, moths, houseflies, etc. Now I will show you the picture of a chameleon. This is a chameleon. It wants to change its color to this branch. See. It is changing. Okay, now lizard, sticky tongue, catching a housefly. Yucky, I don't want to see that anymore. Okay, now let's learn more. Creepy crawlies and flyers around us. You have noticed many creepy crawlies and flyers live around us. They are not easy to spot and tend to stay away from people. Creepy crawlies and flyers hide in different ways to protect themselves from enemies and to take rest. Insects such as cockroaches hide in the drains, gutters and moist places. Houseflies and mosquitoes fly quickly to save themselves. They are usually found near garbage drums and pools of still water. This is a mosquito. Yuck. Ants hide in the cracks between walls or build mounds for themselves. In the garden, bees build the special nets on the trees and high buildings. Useful creepy crawlies and flyers. Creepy crawlies and flyers are considered to be harmful in general. However, there are some that can be very useful for human beings. The honeybees collect nectar from the flowers and produce honey from it. We use honey to sweeten our food. Silkworms from cocoons around their bodies. Threads of silk are woven from these cocoons, which are then woven into silk cloth. Butterflies and honeybees carry pollen from one flower to another. When they sit on the flowers to drink nectar, pollen gets stuck to their little feet. When they fly over to the next flower, the pollen on their feet gets transferred to it. This helps the plants to reproduce. Okay, now this one. Harmful creepy crawlies and flyers. Some harmful creepy crawlies and flyers are outlined as follows. Okay, now let's read this. When houseflies sit on the garbage to extract germs, stick to their legs. These flies then sit on our foot and transfer the germs from their legs to our food. Eating this type of food can be cause diseases such as dysentery, cholera, etc. When mosquitoes bite us, spread diseases such as malaria, dengue, chikungunya, etc. T-sex fly are found in Africa. They cause sleeping sickness in human beings. The sleeping patterns of people gets disturbed. Sleeping sickness also causes fever, weakness and headache. Locusts eat fully grown crops and damage them. Wasps sting human beings. Their sting is very painful and can cause swelling and redness in the skin. Okay, this was the creepy crawlies and flyers lesson, and keep watching the channel. Tell me, Mahalakshmis. Bye everyone. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye. Bye.